Let's help each other.
This was the SEA Games Organizing Committee's appeal to the public after receiving a round of bashing from critics and netizens over its supposed logistical errors. Most of them, he said, were fake news.
Of course, the government will be worried, and the President and Secretary Panelo, because they've been reading all these stories, and the stories are not true. Kapwa nating Pilipino ang naninira sa hosting natin. Instead of uniting, naglagay na isang catering table na ano dyan, yung pala, hindi totoo. Yung pala, 2017 pa pala sa Hong Kong nangyari. Mga ganun ba? So, I think we want to put rest on this.
Philippine Olympic President Abraham Tolentino said they did their best to finish all the venues for the 56 sporting events, even if the budget was only approved this April.
Sabihin na natin talaga hindi umabot yung ibang venues, pero ngayon po umabot na lahat. Baka naman pwedeng positive na.
Meanwhile, SEA Games Master Chef Bruce Lim said they have decided to go full halal in their menu after a complaint from the Singaporean delegation on the lack of Islam-permitted food choices.
It was tough, like what Sir Tat said, for a country that is not primarily a Muslim country or a no-pork-eating country, for us to execute this. We had a lot of suppliers who we're working with from all over the Philippines.
He said athletes who prefer pork may look for restaurants outside the venue. Meanwhile, the Whitewood Hotel in Cavite clarified that it was chicken sausage, not kikiam, as was relayed in a viral post that they served for the Philippine women's football team's breakfast. The hotel said the coach already apologized for her statement about the food and that she also admitted that she was not with the athletes during the said meal. For News 5, Marian Enriquez. We are One News.
But here's the thing, those stories that the Fisgok brands as false have already reached the president's ears and he is less than pleased. His spokesman Salvador Panelo says that the president is upset not just with all the snafu and the delays, but particularly with the corruption allegations. Malacanang has called for an investigation on the matter, which Panelo says may start even when the games are ongoing.
There were allegations of fraud na lumalabas sa dyaryo. Ayaw niya rin yun. He wants to investigate that. Hindi ubli sa kanyang corruption.
That probe, though, might exclude Cayetano. The palace says the Fisgok chief already explained himself to the public. But Panelo says they are now having second thoughts about once again hiring a private group like Fisgok to handle big events.
If it shows na malabo pag private ang may hawak, hindi na tayo siguro gagawin natin yung susunod na mga panahon. It's not a good example of how a country should host. So we should learn from that mistake.
Former aide and now Senator Bongo confirms Duterte's disappointment. Go urges the public to practice the Bayanihan spirit in boosting athletes' morale. He says the president will give additional incentives to winning athletes.